Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you create a featured collection to grab your customers' attention and driving sales. Take a look at the difference. The default Dawn section gets the job done, but it's just a simple carousel. Now look at what we built with Smind Sections. As you can see, this section has the title, the detailed description, the price, and a bold button automatically update below it to match the centered product. Notice how this dynamic carousel brings the active product front and center. In this video tutorial, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to transform your basic Dawn collection into this premium section. Now let's get started to learn how to create this section. We'll be using the Smind Sections app, which features a massive library of templates to help you customize any page on your store. Just search for Featured Collection in the categories to see all the available layouts. You can pick any style you like, but for this demo, I'm using Featured Collection 11. Since I've already installed it, I'll just click Customize to open it up. Now we are in the Shopify editor. Click Add Section and select the section that you've just installed. First, you should leave this option as All Device to keep your collection visible whether your customer is on a laptop or a phone. Then you can turn this on to add clean white space between your product cards, giving you that high-quality professional design. Without it, your store looks cluttered and cheap. So this is where you hook the customer. Add your own subheading, keep it short and punchy, and setting it at size XS, which is a premium design standard for the subheading. And also add the heading for your main attention grabber to something like the fruit stock that fights waste. Setting this heading to H2 tag to tell exactly the Google what this section is about, and we also set the heading size to the large size. For the description text, you should give the customer a real-world use case for the product. Keep it simple and beginner-friendly to read, and setting it as a medium size. This is where you have to choose your collection. In this example, we select the specific chips collection, and we set the limit of collection items shown in this section to 5 or 7 items, giving the buyer enough variety to make a choice without causing confusion. Next, we will set the product card automatically adjust to match the image's size as adapt and keep its original shape. If you want a desktop user hovers their mouse over the product, it automatically flips to your secondary image. You should turn this option on. Next, we're going to set the size of product name to be small or medium. You can set a character limit on descriptions on your product cards so customers get the info they need without having to click through. Then we need to show the price and color swatch to let the customer instantly know they have options. Below the product card is the button right here where you can change the style of this button to solid, outline, or text. Next, we're going to change the style of the navigation arrows and select the style has a background because it's easy to find but doesn't distract from your images. So now we need to set up the slider settings and choose to show 3 products at once on a desktop screen. It gives your items plenty of space without cluttering the page. For the mobile views, we want to show full product and half of the next one, subtly showing customers there is more to see to encourage them to swipe and keep browsing. To change the slider automatically, you should let your customers scroll at their own speed and giving people time to actually read your product names and prices. Finally, you need to adjust the spacing for this section in the desktop and mobile view, keeping the desktop and mobile spacing at the default 50 pixels. This adds a clean gap above and below your collection on every device. Now it's time to change the way your products convert, and we're looking at the color block to change the background color to be a warm tone to give your layout a premium. For the heading, we set the black color to create massive high contrast readability against your warm tone background. Next, we're going to set the color for the CTA button to be simple. This button needs to be the most obvious thing on the screen. We will set the black color for the button background and set the text inside the button as a white color. Lastly, you should double-check your mobile layout because most of your customers are on their phones, so ensure everything looks great and works smoothly. So there you have it. As you can see, it only takes a few minutes to completely transform the look and feel of your store. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more Shopify design tips and app reviews.